Hello everybody, my name is Pravus, and welcome back to more Imperator, the Bronze Age. We are playing in Babylon, still looking pretty darn good for ourselves. Internally, we're looking a lot more stable, now that we've been able to get our stability up to about 49. Aggressive expansion, completely reasonable, despite the fact that we just took a whole load of land off of Susan, and the only way that we had to make it work was just become tyrannical. Who knew? Be a jerk, and everything kind of starts falling into place. So for our little vassal over here, we probably do want to go ahead and start the integration process. It will take some time, but we already have enough opinion with them. And now that we have borders that are matched up, I feel like that's pretty easy for us to do. We should also go ahead and dissolve the alliance with Shashram. I no longer feel any desire to work with you. In fact, I feel a particular desire to work against you. Also, hello, who are you? You, I do not know. You are at war with Shashram. Okay, so you're probably going to get eaten up, unfortunately, but that's fine, I guess. We could always eat them later. I think they may have actually had a small civil war. I don't wasn't really paying attention, but this might be actually a small rebellion that just occurred there. I don't really know too sure. Anyway, that's fine. Let's see. Over here along the coast, there are a few things we could work on as far as some structures that I haven't looked at before. Fisheries are a new structure I haven't seen up to this point. Not looking at that and thinking that's going to be very helpful, though. It probably would be nice to build up some new cities in this region, but we'll see. We do have We can go ahead and start building some stuff here in What would I like? Harbor for more import routes so we can make it better? I guess. Not that we're currently doing anything. Let's go ahead and enable automatic trade. Your population of 44 is looking pretty solid, I'm not going to lie. Let's actually go ahead and build some bazaars and try to get some more citizens going for better research ratio. Still think that's going to be pretty good for us. I was thinking a bit, by the way, about what kind of benefits we might want to have in future great wonders that I do want to build. Specifically, I was looking through the tech tree and finding what were some stuff that's currently locked out to me that we probably should take advantage of. And I found a few that I'm like, ooh, these are actually pretty darn good. There's not much that we need here in the military tree as things stand. We already have access to a tradition called Siege Traditions, which is pretty good. Everything else, there's some that's okay, but I wouldn't say it's crazy. Civic has at least one that I'm excited about. Over here, called Mark in Plan, which allows for expanding culture. I'll show you that in a second. Oratory has quite a few good wonder effects, some of which I think we already have access to, but other ones that interest me would be Avatar of Glory for Honored Leader, and government traditions. These all seem pretty solid for us. And there are some in religious, but meh. Let's take a look at some of those real quick. I want to show you what wonders I'm talking about, because I think these could be pretty darn powerful. So government traditions is for provincial loyalty, corruption reduction, and loyalty of governors. All countrywide. And monthly corruption reduction alone is pretty good, but provincial loyalty, loyalty of governors, that's great. Gives me a really stable country. Imagine, of course, getting all the way to tier 4. Look how good this is. It's amazing. I want that. What about Honored Leader? Get that all the way to the max level. 20% integrated culture happiness. That's massive. Not to mention some popularity gain. That could be pretty good for us. What else do we have here? There's probably like the conquering traditions. There's that. Yep, there's aggressive expansion impact minus 20%, right? Some of these are really good that I have at this point kind of been ignoring as I just keep pushing for more aggressive expansion reduction so I can keep my country stable. And I still think that's worked out for us, but there are obviously many different ways we could have been approaching the development of our country and our technology that would have worked pretty well too. We should have considered some of those. I didn't. So now I feel kind of dumb, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and disband these levies. We'll get a little bit more XP, send the rest of these guys back to work. Who are you and where are you going? And why can't I disband you? It's a good question. Disband the levy. There we go. Gets me another 7.5 experience. Thank you. Perfect. Okay. Do we only have 2 stacks of mercenaries? You know, I kind of thought that we had a third somewhere, but it looks like that's all we've got at the moment. Could hire these guys up. We're making plenty of money. Sure, why not? I guess we can go ahead and hire you. It costs a little bit of money per month, but like, whatever. And this lets me get a whole load more troops that just kind of function a little bit like the legions. So I am curious. We talked a bit about roads. Oh man, yes, we can build roads. Oh yes, we can build roads. Guess what we should do? Build roads. I'm gonna spend some money in order to get some local population happiness. That's still fine. So tell you what, I'm gonna send all of you guys over here to Babylon. We're going to be building lots of roads in our main province, because that's all still pretty helpful, but I also want to build some main highways that connect up some of the faraway regions of our country so that our troops are more mobile and able to get around pretty darn quickly. That's going to be one of my goals. So let's go ahead and start using our mercenaries just to be basically civil engineers. I just want them to start building stuff for me. It's great. How are we doing on score, by the way? Oh my god. I am obliterating the AI in terms of score. Now remember that score isn't necessarily indicating how strong you are, right? Score is an aggregate of how much you've conquered, how much you've grown, but taking into account your starting position. So if you started off as a really powerful nation and you're on top of the world, that's not as impressive as starting off as a tiny nation and having grown like 3 times larger in size and surviving horrible odds, right? So that's kind of how that works. All right, so my Ahmed family, hello. Don't we need to do something with you? First off, I just realized, who is our ruler again? Galestus. And then what are the families we're looking at? So Galestus over here. So I've been talking about handing off some governorships to a few different people, and it looks like my ruler's not going to gain any skill. It's just some of the other people. Right, okay. Well, what do we need for our missions again? Because we can fix some of these scorned missions depending on who we hand this off to. Why is this acting as if it's dead? It's not. Eridu needs to be ruled by Zosid, or Adab needs to be ruled by the Nektanabid family. I'll be honest, I haven't the faintest freaking clue where any of these people are. I kind of would have figured it was down over here where we were doing some conquest. There's Adab. Okay, hang on. So who is currently the governor of this? Oh, it so happens that this is a governorship that I actually need. Okay, so we want somebody from the Nektanabid family. Let's go ahead and do that now. You are, alas, the wrong family. Or are you? I'm confused on some of this. There's a whole lot of different families, and not many of them are what I expected. Nektanabid. Nektanebo. That's what we're looking for, is the Nektanebo family. Well, that's not it. Okay, we have a bunch of really bad... Okay, well, I guess I can put you in charge, but I don't like you. You're terrible. Alright, whatever. Put him in charge. We finish a mission, we have picked a side, you get stronger, good. Now I have Triumph in Uruk and which just makes a lot of people better. Doink. There we go. Alright, so if we want to finish this out, we just have to develop Uruk a little bit more. Do we have any open government positions, or positions that I can easily kick someone out of? Yes, we have monthly legitimacy, and we have taxes, and we have war experience. What about technology? We have martial and religious. No one great there. No one great there. Well, that sucks. What about you? Nope. Yeah, kind of. You would work. All right, we're going to put you in this position instead. It's going to take a while to get some of that statesmanship up. So I'm going to lose some political power in the meantime, or political influence, but that's fine. We'll make do with that. All right, so one of you guys is going to move up over here, and one of you is going to move down over here. And we're going to be building some roads, and this is going to cost me some money, but that's okay. Click the button. What does this do? Well, it means that for a while, at least until we finish building roads, we're going to have low morale, and we're going to be moving really slowly, but that's okay. Build roads. Starting there. And we're going to march you slowly up through, let's say, over here, up to these cities. You are also going to build roads. You're going to move here, then here, and we'll turn you around in a little bit and figure something else out. So I think they should automatically build roads before leaving this province, right? And they are digging around. Is this what you envisioned you'd be doing as a mercenary? I think not. We do have a free investment. Let's go ahead and spend one of those. We got 4 of them, actually, which is obviously pretty good. I'm not visually seeing any of these roads, and I'm a little concerned about that. Well, let's go ahead and move here along the coast, I guess. Let's see what happens with this. I'm not seeing... Is that supposed to be? I don't see any roads. I know they're being built, I just don't see them. Well, let's go ahead and build the roads all the way along this way then. How's that? We'll see what happens. Actually, if I can go to, what is it, the Atlas mode? These are trade routes and stuff, but not necessarily roads. Is there a road map mode? Let's get rid of holdings, and we can actually check and see, I think. Roads, 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 trade routes, naval range, holding, territory rank, no. Huh. If there is, I'm not sure what it is. Commercial Ventures is done. I think we just got our extra trade route. A scandal? No! Somebody can lose a bit of prominence. My steward. Should not tolerate infidelity. You're pretty good in your job, and I don't really want to mess you up. So we could have you flogged. And the woman likes it. There's a good chance you don't. We could also wound him. I don't care if the woman dislikes me for this. It's not my business. I don't care. Local trade routes has happened in Babylon. What else do I think I would like? Well, I wouldn't mind having some local citizen happiness. Even if I know I can't get any national benefit from that right now, I still think it's pretty good. You are now going to move up this way. All the way up over here. Build those roads. So, we do have roads here, right? I'm a little concerned. I know I'm spending the money. So, like, it should be there. Huh. Well, okay. I guess I keep going. And pray that this is in fact working. I might need to do some lookup on the wiki and make sure that this is actually true. Because I feel like I might be doing something stupid. But he's moving around with a shovel, which is a good sign. It says he's building a road. We've spent the money. We have constructed a road. We've constructed multiple roads. Alright, Barsapa. We can get some taxes, manpower, population, output, and so on. We can gain a bit of popularity, or we can gain some stability and lose some tyranny. Well, as much as I like stability, I think in this case, I'll happily just go ahead and take the extra taxes and stuff. Why not? There's gotta be a way to measure roads. And remind myself exactly how they work and what they can do for me. Like, you should be able to move really fast now along this. Oh yeah, look how much faster they're moving. The roads are working. I can't see them visually, but the roads are there. I'm about positive. Alright, we'll go ahead and build some roads, construct you out all the way over, let's say, here. Just trying to connect a few major points. You are going to continue building roads out over this way, then over here, then over here and here. I don't know where you're going. Tell you what, you now get to go along here, then back this way, then up here, and then all the way up to there, then back down over this way, and that should connect all of them up, I think. Well, whatever. It's working or it's not. And I hope that I'm not a fool. We have a lot of manpower we're sitting on all of a sudden. I guess I can go ahead and start getting some... Okay, we just lost a lot of stuff because someone just got conquered. Might as well do some colonization efforts. We lost one thing here. It looks like saffron. We'll go ahead and get something new. There we go. Looking fine on the trade. That's beautiful. Losing a bit of money all of a sudden. Not too sure why. Let's go to our nation overview and administration. I want to make sure that we are still allowing for trade in some of the new areas that I have annexed or conquered. Yep, few places. I wish this could be an automatic option, right? Don't bother trading if it is your capital, but the default option for everything else is, yes, I would like to automatically allow for trades. So we should be moving along this pretty quick, heading back to the capital. I know that a typical strategy is to surround your main cities and capital regions with as many roads as possible, even if they don't lead anywhere in particular. And that's because I am pretty sure they're supposed to, like, increase your civilization value, they're supposed to increase your trade routes, and so on and so forth. Civilization value right now. I don't see any evidence that this is impacting the roads, though. It might impact things like migration attraction. The Ship of State. We can teach somebody. Or send this lunatic away. Who are you? You're not very good. Well, maybe we can gain some skill. To be fair, my actual current ruler kind of sucks too, so I mean, he can take all the help he can get, right? Alright, so as we're marching around, note that we're not spending money on roads anymore, I don't think. Or maybe we need to connect a road between this and Babylon, we never actually finished it. Yeah, there we go. Omen power goes up. Okay, so one thing I'm going to do is start working toward the extra wonder advances that I would like the most. Expanding culture is pretty good. We're going to go ahead and pick this up. Oops, we have to get out of planning mode. Doink. Alright, so that's just a new wonder impact. This one's really good. Expanding culture. Expanding culture. Where are you? There it is. This one can lead to 40% conversion and assimilation speed at a high enough level of prestige. Like, that's just really good. Friends across the border, spend money, gain opinion. I don't care if Assyria likes me, screw off. By the way, how's our wonder doing here, I'm curious? It's actually approaching tier 3 right now, which is great. Cool. So yeah, now we are moving fast and we don't need to be building any more roads over here. Guess we might as well connect up to at least the capital over here. New trade route missing? We can do another free province investment, and we shall. I don't think I'm missing any in particular bonuses, so... Wine? It's good if we have legions. This will matter eventually. Let's go ahead and start working on the wine. Eventually, I'm going to wish that I had that. Alright, someone died of dysentery, and apparently I'm unteachable. Well, good. That was a total waste of time. Grand Festival. I do like that, however. That's excellent. Court Philosopher. No one is currently scorned. Let's go ahead and put this guy in charge with really good statesmanship. Yeah, he's old, he'll die soon, but we'll just go ahead and enjoy a lot of extra benefits to my legitimacy for a while. What is my main character doing right now? Anything exciting? Are you doing a scheme? You're influencing stakeholders, which is trying to just increase my monthly influence. We could try to prove legitimacy. They will spend their own money, of which you got... That's succession support. You got 1,900 right now. Wow, okay. Okay, pause for a second, please. Good lord. What is this? Lose some legitimacy. I lose popularity. Someone else loses loyalty. Well, that's no good. Share the rest. I will gain tyranny. Sure, money. Prove legitimacy, he'll spend some of his own money in order to try and just start gaining some legitimacy and build this back up, which seems kind of okay. How are we doing on tech? We are actually at 105% tech efficiency. Oh, good lord. All right, soon we're actually going to get some more tech points. Well, that was faster than I expected. Let's get some more wine. What else might I want to invest in? Local building city slots is okay. Population capacity actually is relevant to me. Let's go ahead and start building some of that up. I need more city infrastructure. We're going to be using up a lot of our building slots, just trying to increase how many people we can fit into Babylon right now, but we're getting there. Civic advance is done. All right, more innovations for me. That means we're at 6 across the board, and I have more tech slots. Sleep. All right, so what do we want to go for? Let's go for official orators and start working toward this avatar of glory for the honored ruler. Tyranny reduction, it's okay. In the event that I actually want to start burning it down, that could certainly be nice. As far as some more tech, what else might I want? Well, palatial development, lots of range, irrigation for food. This would get me a lot more population capacity at the cost of manpower. Bureaucracy unlocks new types of governments, which I'm okay with what I've got at the moment. Urbanization, sewage. I'm curious, can I see that? What does it do? Sewage systems. Civilization level goes up, happiness goes up, population capacity goes up by a ton. That's pretty good. But the alternative would be to go for, let's say, some trade development, and we could also pick up some military structure, which gets me morale at the cost of maintenance. I'm kind of leaning toward urbanization, though. The sewage is kind of significant. We don't need money. I'm going to go for urbanization. Let's do it. So, cancel this. I don't care about this anymore. I would rather you start building up some sewage. This gets me a load more local civilization value. We're going to get up to almost 100. Commercial ventures are done. Untiring devotion for some stability is done. Thank you. Stability is still looking good as aggressive expansion continues to slowly reduce. It's going to be a while before we have some more investments. We're actually making really fast military investments. Now, here's the thing we have to remember. There is, at some point, an ahead-of-time cap. So there may very well come a point where we find that we're still progressing extremely slowly. Could very well happen. You're relatively young. We're going to go ahead and put you in charge. You're a really, really, really good character. Let's see. Not making as much money as I used to, for some reason. Hi, I want to maybe fabricate some claims on you or something. How about over here, where there's a lot of population that I can steal? Seems to me that Assyria took an opportunity to go and kill these guys, and they did a very good job of it. Yeah, Assyria is going to be a threat. Infrastructure has been improved. Okay. So let's start moving down this way, working our way over to here, then turn around, go up over here. Okay, we'll build roads in all of those locations. You... I don't really know what to do as far as roads with you, because you're already kind of mostly done. Well, let's just try for something like that, I guess. You can stop building roads. No need to spend the money. Alright, disloyal characters, what's up with you? You are the head of the Ahmed family. I could give you a load of money. Somebody just died in an extremely embarrassing fashion. That's cool. My aggressive expansion is gone, which means that we need to be going to war. All the more reason to be getting this claim going, if possible. We are 28% of the way done. Minor addendum. Sure. A petition. Gain some loyalty with a character who has no corruption at the moment is okay. Ensure the rules are being followed. Lose a load of that. Local population happiness in Uruk rather sucks. No longer governor. You are not a member of an important family, so I'm going to go ahead and remove you. And down in Uruk, we need a new governor. You're pretty good, too. Let's go ahead and put you in charge. The Nakanabad family, or whatever you call them, is actually producing some pretty good characters for me right now. Pretty darn good characters. However, this guy we just took on is apparently a little upset. What is this? I lose popularity, you gain popularity. Why would I do that? I don't need to smear reputation. You're not quite disloyal enough to be a threat to me. Seward, excuse me, has been built in Babylon, which increases my capacity up to 123. Much better, much better. Oh, right, we're also supposed to be building up some more buildings over in Uruk, aren't we? Right, well, let's go for the sewer there. Edis. Go ahead and start building up some slave buildings and so on. Don't need anything else there at the moment. And up over here, slaves primarily as well, I think. Okay, so we're spending a lot of our cash and not building wonders, but that's fine. It's going to be a while before I have enough innovations to build, like, the optimal wonders anyway. And if we're going to build a really good wonder, it's going to cost me, like, 8, 9, 10,000 gold. I want it to be really good. We're doing so many stinking festivals as of late. What is going on with that? Someone want to explain what's happening there? Taking a while to get claims on Shashram. And we are going to be going to war against Assyria pretty soon. They would actually like an alliance with me. Well, that ain't going to happen. I'll worry about getting claims on you when I actually have a better province to claim. You, on the other hand, we probably should go ahead and get a claim on. Just in case, you know, just in case I want to do something with it. I mean, it may never come to pass. You have no idea what I'm going to do. All these legal documents that I'm kind of like shuffling around, don't even worry about it. Ignore it, it's fine. It's all fine, who's worried? What are you worried about? Shut up. Port. Yeah, we can build one of those. A discreditable dalliance. Lordy. Go away. Okay, we now have our power. Xenophobia. Somebody gains some prominence and popularity. You're loyal to me at the moment. You're a governor. But he loses loyalty. Or start seeing this guy as a rival. That's never good with your governors. We're just going to go ahead and accept lower loyalty for a minute. Civil war potential. Ah, now we got a problem. So the head of the Ahmed family actively losing so much happiness is a problem. And who are you? You're ailing. You might die soon. You're healthy. You're a threat. You, I think I give free hands. So that averts a civil war, at least temporarily, which is fine. Let's go ahead and raise up some levies. Specifically, I'm thinking the ones in Akkad, Sahum, Eason. And that's probably all that I need in conjunction with my mercs. So you can stop building roads. All of you guys, gather up and get ready for a war against Shashram before Assyria can eat the rest of them, dang it. They're going nom nom nom, a little bit too much for my taste. Let's go ahead and core out some new territory, take all of this. There we go. I don't know who Puku is. It's a revolt. We'll have to deal with them later. We apparently created a new capital over here, which I didn't exactly mean to do, but that's all right. Trade influx. Ugh. Because we're cruel. A bunch of people just become slaves. Ooh. Well, that's fine. Susanians become slaves. Now we have a bunch of disloyal characters again. Gosh dang it. A researcher. Give you some free hands. I got problems with you, buddy. You have no position. You're the head of the family, but I'm hoping you're going to die soon. You don't actually have any office. Why did you stop moving? Head back up over here, please. Oh, because the governor became disloyal. See, and these are problems, aren't they? Alright, so there's a fort over here we'll have to deal with, but I don't see any reason not to just go ahead and declare the war now. So let's do it. No longer importing quite a few goods out of our former ally. Hail this guy again. Finest in all of Babylon issued a demand for soldiers. A levy is given, or gains loyalty, so he gains power base. And he becomes more loyal, who is currently fairly disloyal at the moment. Okay, well, we need to try and make him happy-ish. You are going to go grab this provincial capital. You're going to head up to this fort. And they're going to buzz around a little bit, but I don't think it'll be too much of an issue. So we only ultimately lost one major trade route there. I need some new precious metals. We'll go for you, I guess. National citizen happiness goes up. We lost asphalt, which I do not appreciate. Nonetheless, we'll live without it at the moment. Uruk needs more buildings, because of course they do. Go ahead and plan out some more structures over there. You're finishing up. You need one more building after this. You're already working on it. Get a foundry. Foundries are good. Martial advance is done. What else do we want for you, then? A little granary over there. And another granary over there. Alright, new import route and some more innovations. Cool. Let's go ahead and grab this. Build cost reduction. Well, could go back and undo a lot of that. Let's see. Planning mode. Avatar of Glory. Get that. And then we'll go for the Town Criers, which gets me additional political influence, which is very good. In addition to making it cheaper to smear the reputation of people that I don't like. We need to finish up some of these forts, which, speaking of which, that is done. Let's go ahead and head down this direction and see if we can relieve this fort. We have another Casus Belli. See if we can chase these guys down. Now, I've got roads and stuff, so I should be able to go pretty quick. Okay, so this guy's just going to get screwed. There you go. Chase up over this direction, then start working up here toward this fort. Let's see. Vassals running around and getting sieged. Honestly, that's fine. Use the vassal as the punching bag. See how much I care. Answer, not at all. I don't care even a little bit. Is there anything else I would like to get? We could start working on things like dyes. We already have papyrus. We have cloth. No, we don't. What tech am I falling behind in the most? Oratory, interestingly enough. Okay, well, I guess that's a pretty good argument for why we ought to do something like cloth and start working toward a tech investment. Slowly. Eventually. Could be useful. You should not have stuck around sieging that. You're now dead. Bye, son. Okay, we have a couple new things. Commercial ventures, yes, done. Renovations. Popularity, and gain some population output and lose a lot of money. Yikes. Alright. So all of a sudden, I'm finding myself spending all my cash. Which I admit is turning out to be a little irritating. But that's what happens when you go spending on a ton of roads. Siege of Terrace has been finished. Terrace? Like the planet in Knights of the Old Republic? Great Star Wars game. Love it a lot. Really wish they would make a good movie out of it. Just saying. Revan, a Star Wars story. Boom. Done. Right there. I'm on board. I will forgive a lot of the things that Disney has done if they could just deliver on something like that. And actually make it good. Anyway. I would really love to get the wonder that reduces corruption, to be honest. It's the only way I can think of to actually reduce corruption consistently. It'd be kind of huge if I could get that. No longer importing more earthenware. Well, we can fix that. Keep that Freeman output up nice and high. What is this? Hit has broken free. Well, isn't that fun for you? Go ahead and colonize a tiny bit more land off in that direction. Master or not? Oh, good lord. Who are you? The Master of the Guard, who has very little loyalty. Well, we can remove him from office, basically. We can give him loyalty if we spend money, which removes one more disloyal character. But it only lasts for 30 months, and it's very expensive. He's not an important member of a family. I say we just get rid of him. I'm sorry, I thought we got rid of you? I can't. Interesting. It calculated in the wrong order. So we reduced his loyalty, right? And then it tried to remove him from office, but because he was disloyal, I couldn't. Which is really interesting. Well, now I can remove you from office, and I will. I'm going to put someone else in charge. Get the heck out of here. I'm not going to suffer fools like you anymore. Alright, let's get back down over here, get this fort back that we lost. Disloyal province in Aresh. Apparently having some issues over here. What is the provincial loyalty looking like? Going down by a fair bit. We can fix that by changing up the governing policy to harsh treatment, which isn't fantastic, but at least should start building up some loyalty rather than tearing it down. So that'll go away eventually. Okay, they've unsieged quite a few things. If we can finish this siege up real quick, I'll go kill these guys. That'd be preferable. I'm gonna have at least some of you guys. Why isn't it grouping the whole army? This small group, go ahead and head back over here if you can. Nope, we're stuck behind a fort. Never mind. Not much we can do. Please take the dang forts already. I'm so tired of waiting on this. Omens. As usual, tech is still superior. Got it. All right, let's go get this guy. Oh, I just realized there's a mountain range in the way. Lots of impassable terrain. Well, that complicates things a tiny bit. Lack of food. The mercenaries who don't carry much food around are struggling. Yup. That would be a problem, wouldn't it? It makes sense. So you're going to go hide over here, are you? Well, I can solve that well enough. And once again, I need gemstones. Can someone please stop stealing all the dang gemstones? And let's get some more cloth. There, now I have oratory tech investment, so I can start getting that a little faster. If we want to get tech points, it's important we do them all at relatively similar rates. Okay, I think we just finished up with an important mission. We have developed Uruk. We have supplied Uruk. That means we can now finish the mission. Everything's done. Doink! So, the matter of Suhum or the Pearl of Kish. Let's actually change things up and go for a development mission, just because I like to see what happens. Scorn family, the Gelested family, my current ruling family who has, like, very few... Okay, you can't get mad at me about scorned families if you literally don't have enough characters to give office to. We got a ruler, we got a researcher, and we got a high priest. There's nothing else I can do here, except maybe find a character I can adopt into the family. How about Sargon? I will adopt you. Wait, is the Gelested family is the one that's giving me the issues? Yes. Cool, I want a new governor. So we're gonna adopt Sargon into the family. It's gonna cost me a little bit. And now we put you in charge. Boom, solves the problem. Freaking complicated, dude. Complicated for no reason at all, just saying. All right, we got that taken care of. I don't know where you're running to, but I know if we can siege this down, these guys are probably gonna come to their death. He's heading this way. Another minor addendum, we can spend some influence for some stability, might as well. We're now up to 70, though it is starting to tick down as a result. Where are you gonna run? You're gonna run over here? We can kill you real quick. There we go, he's dead. Bye, buddy. Nice knowing you. Petition. Right, so the people want to get rid of this guy again. You are a part of an important family, so I can't really do this. We're just gonna have to accept that the people are unhappy. So be it. My vassal's actually doing a good job. Look at him go. Another grand festival. Good lord. Somebody else is dead. The martial advancing guy. All right. Well, I will put you in charge. Not very good martial investment anymore. We've lost a lot of power there, but that's okay. There was a bus going down my street, and I don't know why, and gosh dang it, I'm over my time. Never mind. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If so, then I will see if they like, leave a comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.